Welcome to Ole Football, and this is footballers who never reach their potential. Dele Alli was once lauded as the golden boy of English football, earning comparisons to Frank Lampard owing to his goal-scoring prowess and technical abilities. His impeccable timing, combined with adept use of his physicality, rendered him a formidable threat on the field. However, following the 2019 Champions League final, his form dipped, albeit briefly revived during Mourinho's tenure at Spurs. He exhibited glimpses of his prime form with an early goal against West Ham. Regrettably, this resurgence was short-lived, leading to increased sidelining under the Portuguese coach. Ali's departure from Spurs, eventually under Antonio Conte, might have been more beneficial had it occurred earlier. Yet his spells at Everton and Besiktas faltered due to personal struggles rooted in a challenging childhood, which have evidently impacted his adult life profoundly. Hatem Ben Arfa was hailed as one of the top talents among France's national team of his generation, alongside Samir Nasri, Karim Benzema, and Jeremy Menez. However, due to his complex character, he seldom remained at clubs for extended periods, despite showcasing his best form at Marseille, Newcastle, and displaying glimpses of brilliance at Nice. This recurring pattern persisted throughout his career, marked by numerous scandals. Ben Arfa has consistently been a subject of discussion, both on and off the pitch. Instances of missed training sessions, clashes at the training ground, public disputes, insults directed at coaches and teammates, refusals to play, and a lack of professional conduct tarnished his tenure at every club he joined. Currently, the 35-year-old player is without a club and appears to be nearing retirement from professional football. Nani, at the age of 21, established himself as the new Ronaldo. The playing style of both footballers was similar, as was their skill set. Technical, fast, with a powerful long-range shot, the guy had all the potential to replace Ronaldo at Man United and become a top player. However, Sir Alex Ferguson, who bought and nurtured the player, left the club in 2013. Under Sir Alex, Nani grew and began to reveal his immense talent. However, David Moyes, who succeeded Ferguson, extended the player's contract for 5 years, but then sent him out on loan. Later, Louis van Gaal, known for his strong-willed character, didn't provide opportunities to the already experienced player. This psychologically shattered Nani, preventing him from reaching the level everyone had hoped for. Right now, he is slowly finishing his career at Adana Demirspor in Turkey. The Belgian winger Adnan Januzaj, who was promoted from the academy to the main team by none other than Sir Alex Ferguson himself, emerged as a top talent in Manchester United's academy. He exhibited a promising start to his career, reminiscent of Nani's trajectory. However, just as with Nani, the departure of the manager who believed in his talent, Sir Alex Ferguson, in 2013, marked a turning point. The new manager, David Moyes, didn't include him in his tactics. Additionally, Adnan encountered setbacks due to injuries and his personal mental struggles, coupled with a lack of self-confidence which hindered his potential to become the best player, especially in the eyes of Red Devils fans. Presently, he is under contract with Sevilla but plays on loan at Turkish club Istanbul Başakşehir. Italian striker Mario Balotelli's unfulfilled potential stemmed from a complex interplay of factors. His undeniable talent often clashed with inconsistency, both on and off the pitch. Balotelli's temperament frequently overshadowed his footballing brilliance, leading to clashes with managers, teammates, and the media. His inability to maintain focus and discipline hindered his growth, resulting in erratic performances and a lack of consistency. Transfers to different clubs didn't offer the stability he needed to thrive, exacerbating his struggle to find a suitable environment. The high expectations placed upon him from a young age also created immense pressure, impacting his confidence and ability to perform consistently at the highest level. These collective challenges thwarted Balotelli's journey toward fulfilling his immense potential in the footballing world. Currently, he is still playing for Turkish club Adana Demirspor. Riqui Puig ascended to the first team amid almost heroic acclaim. His arrival signaled hopes for Barcelona to rediscover their identity and dominate once more. Riqui's raw enthusiasm and skill garnered admiration, injecting a much-needed sense of urgency and creativity. He possessed the knack for breaking conventions and delivering unexpected brilliance. However, during the Setien era, despite his breakout performances, he was sidelined. Koeman, who succeeded Setien, showed no favoritism toward him, and even the Barcelona legend Xavi, upon his arrival at the club, did not permit him to train and marginalized his role. Consequently, Puig departed for LA Galaxy, where he serves as a key player. But it seems that due to his earlier lack of opportunities in Barcelona's first team, he may never reach his true potential. Moroccan midfielder Adel Taarabt possessed immense potential to become a standout player, often proving to be a menace against defenders with his skillful ball control. His tenure at Queen's Park Rangers showcased his talent, despite his reputation for unprofessional behavior and reluctance to contribute defensively. Yet he was adored by fans of both QPR and AC Milan during his stints at those clubs. However, his lack of professionalism and a lack of drive for improvement, relying solely on his natural talent, proved costly. This trend continued during his time at Benfica, where he mostly featured for Benfica B. Presently, he is gradually winding down his career at Al Nassr in the United Arab Emirates. Stephan El Shaarawy created a significant buzz across Europe with his talent, earning a spot on the list of wonder kids to watch. He spearheaded AC Milan's offensive plays during the club's reconstruction phase, a period that unfortunately plunged them into obscurity for an extended duration. Nevertheless, he shone as a beacon of hope during the team's darkest times. After a successful 2012-13 season with 19 goals, the weight of immense pressure took a toll on him, compounded by persistent injuries that affected his mental state adversely. Although he briefly rediscovered his form at Roma, he departed for China for several years, drawn by a lucrative deal. Upon his return to Roma, where he still plays to this day, he displayed glimpses of good form but didn't quite meet the lofty expectations set by football pundits. Ravel Morrison, esteemed by Sir Alex Ferguson as Manchester United's academy's most gifted player, has intermittently showcased flashes of brilliance. However, his inconsistency in maintaining the right attitude has been a persistent issue. The 30-year-old proved just what he is capable of when scoring a stunning solo goal for West Ham United versus Tottenham Hotspur in 2013, though his time in the Premier League was short-lived. His journey since then has been unconventional, marked by stints in Italy, Mexico, Sweden, and the Netherlands. At the moment, he plays for the MLS team DC United. English midfielder Jack Rodwell's unfulfilled potential stemmed from a convergence of challenges. Injuries plagued critical phases of his career, disrupting his rhythm and impeding consistent performances. His transfers across multiple clubs hindered stability, preventing him from settling into a cohesive system. The weight of immense expectations, exacerbated by his early success, burdened him, affecting his confidence on the pitch. Moreover, the evolving demands of football highlighted his style's mismatch with the game's changing dynamics. These combined hurdles, alongside mental strain, fragmented Rodwell's trajectory, ultimately preventing him from realizing the heights many had envisioned for him. Currently, he is slowly concluding his career at Sydney FC. Italian goalkeeper Mattia Perin's unmet potential stemmed from a combination of injuries and timing. Despite flashes of brilliance as a young goalkeeper, recurring injuries disrupted his progress at critical junctures, impeding his consistency and growth. His transfer to Juventus held promise, but unfortunate timing saw him competing with established keepers, limiting his playing time and hindering his development. Perin struggled to secure a stable starting position even during his two-season loan spell at Genoa, further stalling his evolution. While possessing immense talent, these obstacles, compounded by shifts in team dynamics, prevented Perin from fully realizing the heights predicted for his career. Currently, he remains under contract with Juventus. Serbian striker Luka Jovic had a challenging start to his career, but his time at Benfica B showcased his remarkable abilities with his goal-scoring instincts, earning him recognition and a loan to Eintracht Frankfurt. It was there, under Niko Kovac, that he truly flourished, scoring 36 goals. Subsequently, Benfica sold him to Real Madrid, seeking a potential replacement for the aging Karim Benzema. However, this move turned out to be a crucial mistake for Luka. Upon joining Los Blancos, his magic seemed to vanish due to a lack of confidence and Zidane's distrust in him, which had a significant negative impact on him mentally. Unfortunately, he couldn't regain the form he had before moving to Spain and continues to struggle at AC Milan. Denis Suarez arrived at the Catalan club amid comparisons to the legendary Iniesta, carrying considerable hype. His direct, technical, close-control dribbling was mesmerizing. His eye for a pass and ability to weight them perfectly seemed promising. His tenure at Villarreal showcased his remarkable ball skill, spanning 71 games across 3 seasons. Despite initial promise, he fell short of expectations. Seeking more playtime, Suarez pursued a loan move to Arsenal, but failed to make a significant impact. Presently back at Villarreal in La Liga, he continues to struggle for a spot in the starting lineup, unable to replicate his earlier successes or fulfill the once-proclaimed successor role to Iniesta. Ukrainian winger Yevhen Konoplyanka emerged as one of the top prospects in his country and era. His technical prowess, speed, and potent long-range shot drew just justified comparisons to Arjen Robben, given their similar style of play. Following his phenomenal performance against England, high level of play in the Ukrainian Premier League and Europa League, several clubs vied for his transfer for a few years. Liverpool came close to securing his transfer, but due to the greed of Dnipro's owner, the deal fell through. Upon moving to Sevilla as free agent, Konoplyanka intermittently displayed his talent and skills. However, his lack of dedication during training sessions and reluctance to learn the language cost him his place in the team. Subsequently, his career took a downturn, thwarting his ascent to stardom. Currently, he plies his trade for the Romanian club Cluj. The Brazilian striker Alexandre Pato possessed immense potential to become his country's greatest striker. His early move to Europe imposed immense pressure, and despite initial success at AC Milan, subsequent injuries and the turmoil within the club hindered his development. Transfers to different clubs failed to offer the stability crucial for his growth, further impacting his form and confidence. Pato grappled with recapturing his earlier momentum, facing setbacks that derailed his once promising career trajectory. Despite sporadic displays of brilliance, a series of obstacles, primarily injuries and instability, prevented Pato from realizing the heights expected of him in football. Currently, he is concluding his career in Brazil, playing for Sao Paulo. Mario Gotze, hailed as the beacon of hope for German football, played a pivotal role in securing their 2014 World Cup victory, emerging as a national hero with his memorable final goal. He was a linchpin among Dortmund's players, widely regarded as a standout in the Bundesliga, alongside being one of the club's essential figures. However, his meteoric rise faltered upon his departure to Bayern under Pep Guardiola. His time in Munich was plagued by a series of injuries and illnesses, significantly impacting his form. Even upon returning to Dortmund and later during his stint at PSV, he struggled to regain his previous form, leading him to his current tenure at Eintracht Frankfurt, where his impact has been limited. Mexican forward Carlos Vela seemed destined for greatness, but a few hurdles appeared along the way. A move to Real Sociedad held promise, yet injuries and off-field issues disrupted his momentum. Vela's undeniable talent often clashed with fluctuating form and concerns regarding discipline, affecting his overall trajectory. His decision to opt out of the Mexican national team during critical periods also raised questions about his commitment. Despite displaying flashes of brilliance, the lack of sustained consistency and a tumultuous journey across various clubs prevented Vela from fully realizing the immense potential that once marked him for greatness in football. Presently, he's making an impact in MLS with Los Angeles FC, striving to exhibit his talent in a different and less competitive environment. The Serbian midfielder, Sergej Milinkovic-Savic, was poised to ascend among the best in his position, drawing comparisons to Zinedine Zidane and Yaya Toure, validating his potential. Despite an auspicious start at Lazio, continuous transfer speculation and inflated expectations created immense pressure. His style as a box-to-box midfielder demanded stability, yet the persistent links to high-profile club transfers and the ongoing speculation about his value disrupted his focus, leaving him fatigued. The constant scrutiny and the weight of meeting sky-high expectations likely affected his confidence. While demonstrating flashes of his exceptional talent, the absence of consistent performances hindered his ascent to the pinnacle of the sport. Despite his immense capabilities, Milinkovic-Savic encountered challenges stemming from club decisions, not orchestrating a move to a bigger club at the opportune moment, leading to his current tenure at Al Hilal. The Colombian midfielder James Rodriguez possessed all the attributes to become one of the best in his position. Following his breakthrough World Cup performance in 2014, great expectations surrounded him. Moves to Real Madrid and later to Bayern Munich initially highlighted his talent, but inconsistencies and clashes with managerial preferences limited his playing time. Injuries disrupted his rhythm, impacting his ability to consistently perform at the highest level. His return to Everton brought hope, yet recurring physical issues and adapting to different leagues posed challenges. Despite his undeniable skill, a mix of injuries, managerial changes, and struggles to adapt to varying systems prevented James Rodriguez from fully realizing the exceptional talent he exhibited early in his career. Additionally, the evolution of the game, moving away from the traditional number 10 position where he excelled, posed further challenges to showcasing his best game. Currently, he is playing for Sao Paulo. This might stir some debate, but let's face it, Neymar didn't quite reach his full potential. His journey wasn't solely about failing to achieve, but rather navigating monumental expectations expectations and comparisons to footballing legends. While his talent is indisputable, injuries at crucial moments disrupted his consistency and impact on the game. The shift from Barcelona to PSG, while financially rewarding, may have impeded his pursuit of both individual and team success in European competitions. Some argue that his theatrics on the field overshadowed his exceptional skill, leading to distractions and criticism. However, despite these challenges, Neymar's contributions to the sport remain impressive, showcasing moments of brilliance that affirm his undeniable talent and skill. As of now, he holds a lucrative contract with Al Hilal, signaling a potential transition away from professional football. The last individual on our list is Paul Pogba, an immensely gifted footballer who has faced challenges in realizing his full potential. These obstacles are often attributed to his flashy lifestyle. Despite displaying sporadic moments of excellence during the 2018 World Cup, his inconsistency and persistent focus on his image, hairstyles, and flashy clothing created issues within the clubs he played for. These distractions, coupled with occasional injury setbacks, hindered his perceived progress. Pogba's football journey has included notable peaks and periods of underperformance, prompting both supporters and critics to expect more from his undeniable talent. However, his mentality has proven detrimental to his career, and a recent doping scandal serves as evidence of this. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments, who is your biggest disappointment in the game? I'd love to read your answers. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time.